Stop scrolling. No, really, stop. Because this video is not helpful, it's not educational, and it's not responsible. There will be no facts, no statistics, and no scientific conclusions. Nothing here is proven, nothing here is optimized, and nothing here should be taken seriously. This is just a human thinking out loud because it's fun. If you're still here, good. Before anything else, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, share this video with someone who eats sugar and lies about it, and in the comments tell me what the next video should be about. Now, let's talk about sugar. Sugar is evil. At least, that's what we decided. At some point in modern history, we needed a villain. Something simple, something white, something easy to blame. And sugar volunteered. Sugar is blamed for obesity, for fatigue, for brain fog, for sadness, for lack of discipline, and for lack of ambition. If your life feels bad, someone will eventually mention sugar, which is impressive because sugar doesn't talk, it doesn't advertise ideology, and it doesn't defend itself. It just sits there, being sweet. But let's slow down. Humans didn't discover sugar last year. We've been eating it since before language, before cities, before jobs. Honey from trees, fruit from plants, milk from animals. Sugar wasn't hidden, it wasn't processed, and it wasn't controversial. It was normal. So if sugar existed before and humans survived, something else must have changed. Your brain loves sugar. Not emotionally, not nostalgically, but mechanically. Your brain is one of the most expensive organs in the human body. It burns energy just to exist. Thinking costs fuel, worrying costs fuel, and stress costs fuel. Sugar is fuel that arrives fast, without negotiation. When your brain detects sugar, it doesn't celebrate, it relaxes. It says, okay, we can keep going. That's it. No joy, no addiction narrative, just permission to continue. That small sense of relief you feel after something sweet isn't pleasure. It's reduced panic. But modern life doesn't like reduced panic. Modern life needs you slightly stressed, slightly anxious, and slightly dissatisfied. Because calm people don't scroll endlessly, they don't compare constantly, and they don't buy solutions. So when sugar calms the system, we call it dangerous. Interesting timing. Let's be honest with ourselves. Most people don't eat sugar because it tastes incredible. They eat sugar because they're empty. Not physically, internally. They wake up tired, they rush all day, they absorb information nonstop, and they make decisions constantly. By evening, the system is drained. Sugar becomes the fastest way to feel something that resembles rest. Not happiness, just relief. Think about how you live. You wake up to an alarm, you override sleep with caffeine, you sit longer than humans ever sat, and you stare at light instead of sunlight. You're stimulated but not satisfied, busy but not fulfilled. And then we're surprised when the body asks for immediate energy. That's not addiction, that's negotiation. And then comes shame. You should control yourself. You should be disciplined. You should resist cravings. As if resisting biology is a personality trait. We expect humans to outthink millions of years of evolution. That's ambitious. We turned food into morality. Good food, bad food, clean food, dirty food. Sugar became a sin. But sugar isn't moral. It doesn't promise happiness and it doesn't sell purpose. It just exists. Also, let's stop pretending we live naturally. We use alarms to wake up, coffee to function, screens to escape, and music to drown silence. We avoid boredom, we avoid stillness, and we avoid rest. Then we blame sugar for filling the gap. That's dishonest. Of course, too much sugar can be a problem. But so is too much work, too much pressure, and too much expectation to be productive, healthy, happy, attractive, and calm, all at the same time. Funny how sugar gets blamed while the system stays untouched. Notice something important. People don't binge sugar when they feel safe. They don't crave sugar when they feel connected. Sugar cravings appear when something is missing. Energy, comfort, control, certainty. Sugar doesn't create the void, it visits it. And that's uncomfortable. Because if sugar isn't the real problem, then we have to talk about harder things. Loneliness, burnout, meaninglessness, a life that feels heavy without a clear reason. And those things can't be fixed with discipline. So we simplify the story. Sugar bad, willpower good. It's clean, it's simple, and it avoids deeper questions. Again, this is not advice. I'm not telling you sugar is healthy. I'm not telling you to change anything, and I'm not telling you what to eat. I'm just saying this. If sugar feels comforting, if it feels necessary, and if it feels like a small reward in a long, exhausting day, that doesn't make you broken. It makes you human.